Good morning. I am Sagar Dalvi, batch July 2021. Today's date is 30th September 2021, and today I am going to discuss one of the core pillar of object-oriented paradigm, that is encapsulation. Encapsulation in Java generally, and encapsulation in OOP particularly. Before switching to the actual topic, uh, let's discuss why right now OOP languages are so popular. The one of the reason why OOP languages are so popular because of data security, and second reason is inheritance. Inheritance we will discuss on some another day as a part of inheritance, and today let's discuss about the data security, means how we can achieve data security by using the encapsulation. If we saw or take a look at the development of languages, then it is very easy to understand development of C language as a watershed movement in programming world. Means invention of C language considered as watershed movement because that C language completely changed the face of a programming world uh, in 1970s. But with the passage of time, life become more complex, and some people like Barnett Tostrup thought that we need some object-oriented approach to solve the complex problem. So he invented C++ language, which is immediate predecessor of the Java language. And in Java or C++ language, OOP concept like encapsulation is used to achieve the data security. Means if we consider the procedure oriented languages, then the data security is compromised at some certain level. But in OOPS concept, everything must be written with respect to object, which include the data member. Means data member get high priority in OOP languages. So that's why encapsulation play a very important role. This is all about encapsulation at theoretical level. But as far as programming is concerned, we can say that encapsulation, means standard definition of encapsulation is a wrapping up of data member and method function in a single unit is called encapsulation. This term encapsulation comes from the medical science field, where capsule means combination of various medicine in a single unit. We call that as a capsule. So similar kind of terminology used in Java language to wrap up the data member and method function in a single unit. We call that as a encapsulation. But this is a literary definition. But at programmatic level, we can achieve encapsulation by using implementation of data hiding and abstraction. Means if we implemented the data hiding and encapsulation and abstraction, then we can say that we achieve the encapsulation. So let's discuss one by one. The first one is data hiding. How we can implement the data hiding? By using the access modifier private. Means all the member of the class make as a private member and access these member by using the setters and getters. So in this way we can achieve the data hiding. And we know that in object oriented programming, everything is written with respect to object, which is a real world entity whose logical entity is a class. And class have the two field. The first one is data member and second one is member function. And when we apply private access modifier on data member and public access modifier on accessor or mutator, then we can say that we achieve the data hiding. So the next immediate question may come in your mind, if we can access data member by using the public access modifier, why we opt for the accessor or mutator? The prima facie it seems to be difficult, but it give the biggest advantage of the validation. I would like to explain this with the help of our patented example Somu and Gomu. Let's consider at the worst case, um, Somu able to solve zero question in our prelims or main, but it is not possible to solve the question in negative number, because we know that integer can have the negative number. And when we create a class string name and int is equal to int number of question attempted. So we here instance variable we declare int type whose value may be possible negative. But when we access number of question attempted in main class with the help of dot operator, then it is possible to assign the negative value, which is illogical. Such a scenario we can handle by using the testing. And while testing, we know that if our control statement we cannot write down in simple class, the accessor and modifier are used to solve the this validation condition. Here example, if I set the value number of question attempted minus, then when we get the execution in setter, then here we can validate if number of question attempted is less than 0, then we can print the message such a scenario not exist, please do update list accordingly. So in this way we can achieve data validation with the help of setters and getters. And the another name for setters and getters are accessor and modifier. The second way to achieve the encapsulation is by using the abstraction. And at programmatic level we can achieve the abstraction by using two ways. The first one is by using abstract class, and second one is by using the interface. Means when we implement abstract class and interface, then we can say that we achieve the encapsulation. Again, when we use the abstract class, then we will achieve abstraction from 0 to 100%. And when we will use interface, then we can say that we achieve the 100% abstraction. Means 100% encapsulation is possible with the help of interface only. Again, according to the private access modifier, classes are classified into the two types. The first one is a tightly encapsulated class, and second one is a loosely encapsulated class. So what is meant by tightly encapsulated class? When all the instance variable or data member in a class is having the access modifier private, then we can call that class as a tightly encapsulated class. And when any one of the data member make access modifier other than the private, then we can call that class as a loosely encapsulated class. So this is all about the tightly and loosely encapsulated class. And when we let's discuss about the implementation of encapsulation by using the abstract class and interface. We know that in abstract class, whenever all in general in Java language, every statement end with either colon or curly braces. And we know that methods are end with the curly braces. But again, another scenario is possible, which is perfectly valid in Java. Write down the signature of the method and end that signature with the colon, and make that method as a abstract. And the third changes that we require to make the class which contain the abstract method as a abstract class. Means suppose it is possible that the logic for every method is not possible to develop for the one developer, then the developer can then give that class to the his junior with only the method declaration. Then it is the responsibility of the implementing class to or child class to implement the all abstract method of his parent class, which is the concept of abstract class. Again, it is not possible to create the object or instantiation of the class of abstract class. Means, but in some scenario, again, it is not necessary that every abstract class contain the abstract method. We have some standard example HTTP servlet class that we have, which do not contain any abstract method, but still that class as a abstract class. Again, all adapter classes in Java is a abstract class, but no adapter class contain any abstract method. So this is all about the abstraction. Means by using the abstraction we can achieve the encapsulation. And in interface we know that all the methods are by default public. That's why we need not write to access modifier public and abstract, because by default they are the public and abstract. One difference between abstract class and interface is that abstract class have the constructor, but interface do not have any constructor. Abstract class have the any type of instance variable, which is restrictive condition in interface. The interface instance variable should be of the public, static and final type. So in this way we can achieve the encapsulation by using the abstraction and interface. I would like to conclude encapsulation with encapsulation give us the biggest advantage of the data security as far as programming is concerned. Thank you. That's it for today. We will meet in soon.